Welcome to Video Evolution, evolution in the world of videos. Today I'm going to start with a summary of a novel named Diary of a Young Girl for the month February and the year 1943. So, on 5th February, Anne wrote about the arguments which she had with her mother. Anne was again told to be like her sister Margot. Now her mother also told her to be like Peter. Anne thought that Margot and Peter were boring. She thought that Margot was too soft and passive. Anne wanted to be a stronger character unlike Margot. During the lunch, Mr. Van Daan asked Margot why did she eat so less. He further added a question, I suppose you do it to keep your figure. After listening this, Margot's mother took her side and shouted on Mr. Van Daan. Mr. Van Daan turned red, got angry and walked off in anger. After some time, they had a laugh. Mr. Van Daan was talking something hilarious or something nonsensical. They all talked about her father's habit of flirting. Now, even Peter gave rise to hilarity. He talked about a situation in which Peter was not able to go to the washroom, and after some time he finally had a chance to go to the washroom. And as he was in a hurry, he forgot to flush. After that, washroom was giving a very bad odor. They all laughed at Peter. Now, on 27th February, she begins her diary on a note that Pym is expecting an invasion any day now. She wrote about the condition of Churchill. Churchill had pneumonia, which was gradually getting better. Mrs. Van Daan claims to be fatalistic, but she is really scared. One day, Jan brought up a letter from a bishop in which it was asked by the people of Holland to stand up and fight for their rights. Now, Anne wrote up an incident. One day, the owner of the building sold the house without informing Mr. Kugler and Mr. Kleeman. Suddenly, the new owner came with an architect to see the house. Mr. Kleeman showed him everything except the secret annex. He pretended that he had left the room keys at home and cannot open the room. The new owner luckily asked no further questions and went off. Anne wrote about how her father used to make her write about the books, their authors and the date she read the book with Margot. She maintained a separate notebook for writing down the new words she learned. In the end, she writes about the unfair distribution of breakfast. Thank you. For more videos, please like, subscribe and share as much as possible.